Welcome to my virtual presentation. Today, I want us to look at characteristics of effective teaching. My name is Dr. Kibet from the Center for Open Distance and E-Learning, Machakos University. Now, what is effective teaching? Effective teaching is a term used to describe the knowledge, strategies, and conduct of a successful educator. It is the ability to make a positive impact on a student's life and academic career, including the capacity to teach important skills sets, introduce new concepts, and manage any classroom concerns. The teacher effectiveness is generally referred to as in terms of a focus on students' outcomes and the teacher behaviors and classroom processes that promote better student outcomes. Effectiveness of a lesson. When do we say that the lesson is effective? A lesson is effective when 1. The teacher knows his or her subject matter, that is the content, very well. We can also say that a lesson is effective when the teacher uses different teaching strategies in a given lesson which appeals to the learners. A lesson is effective, number 3, when the teacher is purposeful and committed to his or her own work. We can also say that a lesson is effective when the teacher makes the lesson interesting and enjoyable to the learners. A lesson is also effective when the teacher is effective or the lesson is effective and the teacher is effective and clear communicator in setting the subject matter across to the learners in simple, clear language. That is number 5. And number 6, we can say that a lesson is effective when the teacher is enthusiastic and humorous in his or her own teaching. It's actually when a teacher makes concepts and ideas appear simple and reasonable and easy to understand and to apply. Lessons can be effective when the teacher shows respect to the learners and avoid embarrassing them in class. So we need to avoid embarrassing situations in class as much as we can. A lesson is effective when teachers encourage pupils or students to ask questions as the lesson progresses. It's also when teachers encourage students or pupils to be creative and express their ideas and viewpoints freely. Number 11, lessons can also be very effective when the teacher is friendly and warm to pupils or students. At the same time, we can say lessons are effective when teachers create learning environments where students are active participants as individuals and as members of collaborative groups. It's also when teachers motivate students and nurtures their desire to learn in a safe, healthy, and supportive environment which develops compassion and mutual respect. We can also say that a lesson is effective when teachers cultivate cross-cultural understanding and the value of diversity. It's also effective when teachers encourage students to accept responsibility for their own learning and accommodates the diverse learning needs of all learners. Number 16, Lessons are effective when teachers displays effective and efficient classroom management that includes classroom routines that promotes comfort, order, and appropriate students' behaviors. Lessons are also effective when teachers provide students equitable access to technology, space, tools, and time. Lessons are also effective when teachers effectively allocate time for students to engage in hands-on experiences, discuss and process content, and make meaningful connections. They should also design lessons that allow students to participate in empowering activities in which they understand that learning is a process and mistakes are a natural part of learning. Lessons are effective when they create an environment where students' work is valued, appreciated, and used as a learning tool. Learning is also very effective when teachers begin class promptly and in a well-organized way. 22. We can also summarize by saying that lessons are effective when teachers treat students with respect and caring, when they provide frequent and immediate feedback to students on their performance, when they praise students' answers and uses probing questions to clarify or elaborate answers, when they provide many concrete, real-life, practical examples, and also when they use nonverbal behavior such as gestures, walking around the class, and eye contact to reinforce his or her comments, and finally, when teachers uses feedback from students and others to assess and improve teaching. That is actually when we say a lesson has been effective. If you like this video, kindly subscribe. You can like or even share with your friend. So that marks the end of my virtual presentation where I have been explaining the characteristics of effective teaching. Thank you.